news watch.
News?
Well, I don't want to start here. I think I want to start. I got everything that I wanted to start with. Something happened this week, and talking to an engineer. And we already had an issue with this dude.
Right.
So he walk up, and we in his building. So he goes, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you." And I thought about it, and I was like, "Bro, I don't even like you. It's not nice to meet you. Like, why do we have this nice to meet you thing where it ain't that nice to meet you? Like, under these circumstances, it's not nice to meet you. As a matter of fact, I can't stand your monkey ass. But we sitting here talking about nice to meet you. It's not that nice."
It's I feel like that's almost a robotic thing that we have.
I know.
And it's just kind of like same thing with how you doing. You don't care how that other person's doing.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't care, but it's just like a robotic instinct kind of thing for us. Like we just,
Yeah. How are you doing? Well, so far.
I'm always going to answer good. Sorry, but I'm always going to answer good. Like even if I'm having a bad day, I don't.
Right.
Because who cares if I'm having a bad day?
You should just flip the script on somebody. How you doing? Well, my dog died this morning.
Nah, I did do that at work when I got my flat tire the other day, which was a bitch.
Yeah.
The person I work with in the back, he was all like, "How you doing?" And at first I said good. I was like, no, wait, I'm having the most.
I'm not good.
I'm having the worst day ever. I just had to put a donut on my shit because my shit just got flat.
Yeah.
And it was horrible. It was a horrible day, but
yeah, it's not cool.
But he cared though, because that's we cool like that.
Right. Right.
Just like if I'm, how you doing? I'm not finna tell you, like, I don't.
Good.
You don't care. Yeah.
Good.
You don't care. Whatever.
Good.
Who cares?
Good.
But yeah, it's a robotic thing. Like,
yeah. It's not that nice.
It's not at
It's
all.
not that nice to
Especially
meet
like
you.
at work. Like I'm meeting like a bigger manager. It's like, nice to meet you. No, not really.
Yeah, it's not that
I kind of
nice.
hate you.
Yeah, you ain't
you
shit.
probably make my job harder all the time. So
you ain't shit.
Yeah. But
what would you say the hardest part of your job is? Like, you don't got to get specific to like tell people what you do or nothing like that or where you work. But what's the hardest part of your job, like in general sense? Like, is it some people don't like dealing with people? Like, is that the hardest part of your job?
I don't even deal with people, but I feel like, I deal with people on a not a literal sense. So I work in the back, so I have to cook the stuff that, you feel me? Like if we have a lot of people, I have to cook a lot, but if we don't, so it's like the amount of people is like the hardest thing. Because if there's a long ass line all day, so usually like on the weekdays, I'm cooking like once every 20 minutes, once every 30, but this time it's back to back to back to back to back. So
you gotta keep it hot, keep it fresh.
Yeah. So the amount of people I say would be the hardest thing, and dealing with the managers.
Right.
But those two things, kind of go hand.
I think that's the most thing. The thing I miss the most about like driving trucks.
Yeah.
Like, there ain't no manager.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody.
It's
like
you.
Somebody will call your phone maybe.
Right.
If you kind of slow, like, hey, where you at? Why is it taking so long? Type shit. But it's not like you have a manager. You know what I mean? You out there dolo.
That's kind of dope.
It's a different sense of like, A, different sense of responsibility. B, it's kind of like, bro, I don't want to hear shit from nobody. I know what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
I'll see you when I get back.
Right.
Easy.
It's just kind of cool.
Yeah. I do. I miss that shit. Now I don't get micromanaged, but it's definitely like you under a microscope more.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of dope just for the fact that like
work is work.
Yeah, work is work at the end of the day. But I feel like I definitely would enjoy it more if I'd even have to if I didn't have eyes on me most of the time.
Right.
Type thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody feels like that. It's kind of like, bro, just let me do my shit. Leave me the fuck alone.
Right. And for my job, we got a new manager. So new managers always like.
I feel like managers have like classes where they're like, yo, like it's almost manager training to where it's like, keep your foot on these workers' necks. Don't never tell them they did a good job.
Yeah.
If you tell them they did a good job, they're going to start slacking off. But I don't think they ever take into consideration, like some people need like, I wouldn't say need it, But if you tell somebody they're doing a good job, there are people who will fuck off.
Right.
You know, like they just gonna be like, oh shit, I'm Gucci.
Yeah, I'm excellent right now.
Yeah, I can just fuck around and go to the bathroom for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like they don't care. They think I'm doing good work. But there's also people that you tell them you're doing a good job and then they start going harder.
Right.
They get the wind in their sails and they're like, oh, word? Okay. You like what I'm doing? I'm gonna do more.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm a mix of both. Like, so when the new manager's there, I know I can't really like fuck off. But when my old man, like not my old, but the one that's been there since I've been there, like if the new manager's there, he doesn't care. Like he's like whatever. Like I know y'all been here for a while, y'all know what y'all doing. But the new manager, she's more like enforcing rules, like trying to save the company money, like
of course,
stupid shit like that. Like our prices went up.
Yeah,
bro. Like I looked at our prices, like I wouldn't even eat here.
I mean, you know, I like when they start trying to get real chintzy, like you be at the drive-thru and can I get some more ketchup and they give you one package, you be like, yo.
Can I get one more? 10 cents.
Can I need you to reach a whole spread hand into that little box and I need you to give me a handful of whatever I'm asking for.
It's cold. There's a McDonald's by my partner's house. We would go there just like on some like, you know, we hungry shit. And bro in there is Mexican dude. He takes his job so serious. Like I'm like, hey, my dude, I asked for extra caramel. Yeah. He's like 50 more cents. Like I hate motherfuckers like that. Like I promise you, McDonald's is not riding for you like how you riding for McDonald's. No, they not riding for you like that
at all.
To put some extra caramel in my fucking drink. Like, right? Come on, bro.
They not missing nothing.
Yeah. They not.
The last podcast or one of our last podcasts, I looked it up and it was, you know, McDonald's was somewhere in the billions. Yeah. That little caramel ain't hurting them.
They ain't hurting shit. Especially, everybody can I get an extra sweet and sour? I got 20 nuggets.
Right. No, you get 2 sauces.
Bro's like, nah, I need an extra 20 cents. Like,
nah, I like my nuggets to swim, my guy. Right. I don't think you understand what's going on.
I don't like my shit dry. I'm
gonna need half a packet of sauce per 1 to 2 nuggets.
Yeah.
Let's do the math now. 20 nuggets.
I'm gonna need around 4 of them things.
I'm gonna need you to grab this kind of thing. I'm gonna need you to do this into the fucking sauce bucket and put that shit in my bag.
Put that shit just stupid.
Please, a whole wave of that shit.
But yeah, I hate people because I know at our job, most of the people at our job, except like the ones who are the manager pets, most like they don't care. Right. Like I remember one time some dude came in close to closing, and I just like, you know, like when you just see somebody and you just like, I fucks with you. I don't even know you like that, but like just the way you carry yourself was just like dope. Yeah. Like bro came in, you could tell he just got off of work. He came in like just high as shit, and he was like, y'all got any orange chicken left? And I was like, bro, I just like this dude vibe. Like, so when he paid and everything, like I went over to him, like I was giving him a drink, but I grabbed like an extra drink under mine. I was like, here, bro, I could tell you like you loaded and like you just came in close to close and got off of work. He was like, oh man, I appreciate you, bro. Like just shit like that. Like we don't care over here.
Yeah, but I mean, did it surprise you to find out like the soda that's in the restaurants or in the fast food restaurants is just a big ass bag of syrup?
That shit is crazy.
When I started working at Jack in the Box, they like changed the soda. I'm like, oh yeah, how that work? Like y'all got some 2 liters out back here and they just hooked up to a hose. Bro, they had a big ass bag of goop. They was like, just put that little bag of goop, got a cap, put that on the line, and it's changed. Okay, I was like, but that's what I'm drinking?
It's kind of cold blooded at my job though, because the drink station is like all the way over there, right? Okay. But where we refill the drinks is like on the opposite side of the stove. Right. So it's kind of like I'm sitting there like, bro, that might be a little dirty because it's traveling hella far and shit.
Nah, it's a plastic hose. The only thing that travels through it is the nasty ass syrup and seltzer water.
I don't know, but it's just like I think about it, I'm like,
I like the new restaurants that got the whole station and you could change the flavors and do all that.
Oh yeah, with shit. Like the little Coke machine shit.
Yeah.
That's the one right there.
Diabetes station. I like that shit. That shit is great.
Where'd that shit come from? I think my first time ever seeing that was at AMC movie theater. Yeah. And then it kind of just went around.
Those are dope though.
They are.
I like it.
Like at fast food places and nice places, like nice areas, they got that shit. Yeah. That shit is dope. Like I actually do like that because they have everything, like flavored Sprite.
Yeah, like shit that you can't even buy. You'd be like, where did this even come from?
Vanilla Sprite flavor? Like I ain't never seen that shit.
Sprite ain't even smart enough to put that shit out.
Right? What the fuck? I ain't never seen a vanilla Sprite.
Yeah, that shit is.
Whoever did do that is a W. But I wonder how much that go. Like how this. Is it hella stations?
Yeah, like you see the back end, you already see it's just a bunch of probably a bunch of boxes of flavoring, like, you know, and when you put in your little combo, then bam, that's what you get.
That take up hella space though, cause I know our shit, like our boxes are pretty fucking big.
Right.
But and they only last like a day. Our boxes are pretty big, so I can only imagine for that shit.
Yeah, but look how much soda you get out of it though. I'm thinking it's probably like $5 a bag, and you charging $3.50 for one soda.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's $20 a bag, like you getting 100 sodas out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
and fucking
like
I
feel like soda makes so much fucking money.
And the cups don't cost shit.
Oh, I know. We still have to pretend the cups cost something. Because you done been someplace and said, "Can I get some water?" And they're gonna charge you for a cup.
Right.
Oh, we have to charge you 25 cents a cup. Come on,
bro. You know you get that. You know you get that shit for 5 cents, like for a sleeve.
If 5 cents,
maybe.
Fuck yeah.
That's just
chintzy management.
Yeah, greedy ass companies and shit.
But you have managers. I have managers. Like, it really, like, going to work depends on your manager. If your manager's an asshole, like,
yeah,
I don't think managers understand. If you are a dick, then nobody really likes working for you, and everybody does a shitty job.
Right.
Like, they just do enough to not get fired.
Right.
If you're a cool manager, it's kind of like you get you get a few people that want to take advantage, but for the most part, people like working for you.
Yeah, people,
and they gonna ride for you.
Yeah, people gonna fuck with you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you need me to do this? I got you. Like, you
cool.
Right,
right.
Like,
and you're gonna bring some people on. You know
right,
what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you know, I know some dude who need a job. He worked, you know, he really get it. I'll get him to come up in here because I know it ain't a shitty environment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right now, it's my work's area. What would you even call that? I would say my work area, but my work environment. It's really split because when the new manager there, like, you feel me, nobody's like, everybody's like whatever, like, but when the old manager's there, bro, like, we supposed to take 10-minute breaks, but we sit out there for like dub 5.
Yeah, man, come find me.
Right, as long, like, literally for me, as long as I cook enough to the point where the other dude in the back with me don't have to like touch my shit, like only like throw some like little that shit don't even matter. Right. As long as he doesn't have to touch like my station, I'm cool. Right. Like, and I told him that, I'm like, bro, if you ever have to cook when I'm on my break, I apologize, but it's only happened like 3 times in my year of working there. Whatever. So that's how I feel when I take my breaks. Like,
he can help out.
He can, but it's like he doing his own shit because like he gotta like clean the top and shit. So he's doing his own shit. So I kind of feel bad when he's like he gotta stop and then go do my shit because I'm taking the extra long break. You feel me?
It's crew shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a job, but if I'm not here, I'm go take a shit or something. You can't just let the restaurant come to a complete halt. Yeah. Because I'm shitting. You know what I mean? Like, somebody got to step up. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Hey, man, have you... So I'm looking at Twitter. Did you see this Tesla going over the fucking hill and going off the cliff?
Fuck. That shit was crazy.
I don't... Wait a minute. So I'm going to have to show this to the audience so that they understand what I'm watching right now.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the different angles and shit, too?
No, because I just seen one angle.
Oh, there's different angles and everything. I seen it. Trust me, I seen it. That shit caught air.
Bruh, what the fuck are you doing? And so I read the story.
Yeah, there was
I wanted to know like what was going on. What were these kids?
I watched the video.
It's like a fucking watching a real life Jackass movie. Yeah. So I'm reading it, and it's like it's just some kids like set up on this long hill in L.A. and they fucked this cat's Jeep up. I think it was a Subaru, and his Subaru's fucked up. So he come out and he's like, bro, my car. And these kids are jumping out. There was a cat in the fucking car.
Yeah, there was a cat.
Like, who brings a cat?
I think it was a stray, and they just picked it up.
You took a cat into a hill jump? Like, you jumped a Tesla off a hill with a cat in the car. It's just some way too random shit.
Well, okay, so I watched a video of one of the dudes that was there. So it was a Tesla meet, like, in L.A.
Yeah,
so people were, like, you know, showing off their Teslas and shit. And then dude was after me. He was like, hey, can I show you a spot? And bro was like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Like, come on. So they went there, and then that Tesla showed up. and with like no signs even given, like no test run, no nothing. They just went for it. Right, and then bruh had his Tesla like on the side recording, and on the side you can see somebody with their hand out the window, like this window shit is flying. Like bro is chilling like this. Like,
how did they not die?
No one got injured.
That's crazy. Put that shit on silent.
That's you.
Is it?
Yeah, that's you.
Let me put my shit on silent. How did nobody die though? Like I was sitting there kind of tripping, like, bro, for real, y'all.
It's a Tesla. I mean, it must have pretty good safety.
Every airbag went off.
Yeah, I mean,
fuck. And they didn't smash somebody else's car, like 2 cars or some shit. And then dude put up a GoFundMe for his car, and he was like, "Bro, can y'all fix my Subaru?" And people started questioning him, like, "Is it really that bad?" Have you seen the video? It's that bad. Like,
yeah,
somebody battle rammed his motherfucking car,
smashed the like fuck out of his back end.
And the worst part about it, I heard he's like a guitar player, so he's like, I can't get to gigs, so he don't even have like insurance type. I mean, I was sitting there going, somebody gonna have to pay for my fucking car, like the city or somebody cash me out.
Well, they left the car there, like the Tesla.
Yeah, I know
they just left
ran.
it. Yeah,
in the video you can hear it go run. Hey, but y'all youngsters gonna stop doing dumb shit, man. That is off the top. Like I'm sitting there going, so how many people, bruh? He said he heard a crash, came outside, and seen a bunch of people hopping out of this car and running. Damn, you got the Roni, man?
No, it's just.
You better not have the Roni in here.
I don't have the fucking Roni.
We might not be back next week. Fuck.
I don't have the Roni.
All right, well get that shit up.
I'm trying.
He said he saw hella people running.
Yeah,
and like I'm sitting there going, so y'all just packed the car full of people and cats and decided to jump off this hill?
Yeah, I don't know their story behind it, but
well, so he said he saw the shit happen. He came outside and saw a bunch of people hop out. But again, like the fact that bruh's car never got fixed or is not getting fixed or whatever, he's like complaining and has started to GoFundMe. I'm like, who do you got? Who's your insurance company, bro?
Right.
Like, because I'm calling my insurance company going, yo, listen, that's a hit and run.
Right.
I was a victim of a hit and run. I'm gonna pay my little deductible and y'all can hook me
my
up.
shit up.
Like,
yeah.
Period. But again, there is, I mean, just like your car.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, you didn't have that plan. You're like, I have insurance. Oh yeah, but that ain't covered.
That don't cover it.
Word. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he's sitting there with a busted ass Subaru, and all he got is guitar gigs to get his shit fixed with. He got to go do hella gigs with the guitar.
You gotta play at little kids' birthday parties and shit.
I guess so. Better get the strumming. Dude.
What do you think is wrong with youngsters these days?
I don't know. That's a great question. I think maybe Jackass might be the reason. Because like Jackass was a thing when I was coming up, and they did some ill shit. Like I think the 4th one is on, and like they all gray haired and all that shit, and they still doing crazy shit. Like,
really?
Yeah. You don't know nothing about Jackass?
I watched a couple, but
them
aren't those the motherfuckers that brought like Bad Grandpa? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
That movie is fucking hilarious.
But see, that's been going on for hella long. Jackass was on MTV like hella long ago. A long time ago. And they would do shit like, I don't know, man. Like, they play games. They do some kind of borderline, like,
right.
Yeah, shit.
Borderline.
You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there going, I don't know. Y'all like a little too comfortable, bro.
On Bad Grandpa, they crashed somebody's entire wedding.
Oh, word?
Remember that scene?
I don't know if I've watched the whole thing.
I watched the entire thing. They literally like crashed somebody. Granted, they paid extra. And,
yeah, of
like,
course, right.
You feel me? Like they did all the little extra shit, but still, it's kind of like.
Yeah, they do some ill shit on that show.
Yeah.
But again, like that's when shit I saw people out in public doing dumb shit. Like the contributions of like YouTube, Jackass, Camp Kill Yourself.
Yeah.
People do some
Boom Gang ain't help either.
Huh?
Boom Gang.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Boom, that was an era. That was a funny ass
whole lot
era.
of gang shit.
Bro
what happened to him?
You know, he fixed his life up.
For real?
Like he's like deep on God and shit and everything. Like,
oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, like he you know Well Vicky?
Yep.
They fucking with each other and shit.
Okay.
And he like fixed his shit up.
Okay.
He, like speaks in there and suits and shit.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Because I think he got locked up and probably some shit happened.
Come on,
yeah, some shit probably happened.
Yeah,
some shit probably happened, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta change my ways."
Damn. Yeah. He was doing the hella extra shit.
But I remember he ran into a little fancy ass restaurant. And you know, like how at Sam's they like got the live crabs and shit.
Yeah.
He was all like, "Can you pull this crab out for me? I want to see." He grabbed the fucking crab and just ran out the restaurant. Like stupid shit like that.
Bull
but
gang, whole lot of gang shit. Remember when he stole the dog?
he stole a dog
He stole a fucking dog one time.
from like a shelter.
Yeah, or I don't know if it was a shelter or something. I just remember him running off with the dog one time, and I was like, it was like a little puppy. I was like, this motherfucker's nuts.
What?
Yeah, because that was his thing for a quick minute, was like just snatching shit.
Yeah.
Just snatch it and run. And I was sitting there going, bro.
He was a fast motherfucker too.
Yeah, it was funny, but then again, like a couple of times he didn't snatch some shit, and I was like, oh yeah, if I got a hold of that motherfucker, I had to whoop his ass.
Bad. Yeah.
I mean, but you know, that's all trying to go viral, trying to get it.
Okay, this is a good one. Have you seen bruh who goes up like in the parks and like says some crazy ass shit to like old folks?
Nah.
You ain't seen that?
Nuh-uh.
I almost want to show you, but I know I'm not gonna be able to find it.
We can't do that.
Yeah,
on the podcast.
I know. I'm gonna have to show you. Like,
find
later.
out what it's called first.
Yeah. But basically, bro, it's actually in like Sacramento, actually.
Okay.
So he'll go up. He'll be in parks. He'll kind of dress crazy, like have a crazy ass accessory on, and he'll like one time he was riding by in Heelys. Matter of fact, he was riding by in Heelys, and he was all like. He told some old dude, he's like, "I'd like to syrup your pancakes, sir," or something like stupid gay shit like that. And old dude got hella mad. He's like, "What'd you say, boy? Come here." And then he caught one dude. He caught actually a gay dude, and he told a gay dude that, and he was all like, "If I see you again, I'm gonna take you to that bathroom and make you my bitch." I was like, "What?"
Whoa. You know what though? Sometimes I'll be seeing like there's some really short, like chunky Mexican dude who be doing shit. And
he be like screaming and shit.
Yeah, like
I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I seen it.
Weirdo,
I hate that
bro.
shit.
I can't watch this shit, but I see every once in a while the premise be funny, and I don't know. Sometimes I see like the reactions. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker set this whole thing up. Like it don't even look real.
Yeah. Have you seen bro who walk by in like Target or Walmart and he'll act like you're on his phone and he'll like be walking by somebody like looking at gym shit, or like he was walking by this one dude walking by a basketball. He's like, he know damn well you can't hoop, but he's like, he acting like he's on his phone. Dude turn around, he's all like, "What'd you say?" He's like, "No, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone."
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's I can't remember dude's name. Black dude.
Yeah, with waves and shit.
Yeah.
I like those.
Funny.
Those are good.
He be doing some ill shit.
But some dude really checked him one time, like almost beat his ass.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna happen. You start fucking with people.
He said, "Yo, you know damn well that chain ain't real," or some shit like that.
Somebody's gonna be.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna be hot. Way. You can't just run up on everybody.
Well, no, because bro was with his girl too. So it was
extra
over.
level security right there.
Yeah, it was
hold on, you ain't finna do this in front of my woman, dude.
Nah,
nope. Speaking of Sacramento, so I was talking about Chewy on one of these episodes, right? So then it was funny because he had this tweet where he said he was finna retire. Before this last album came out.
Well, he said that on his last album.
I think he said he's
not doing it
no
no
longer
more.
Finna do it.
Right.
And I was extremely happy about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, cool. I sent him a tweet and was like, yo, we was talking about this. And he was like, oh, dope. Send me that podcast. I want to hear it. So now I'm sitting there going, bro, like, Chewy engaged in my tweet. I'm finna ask him, like, bro, why don't you come on the show? Like,
come on,
dope.
Come up on there.
Like, our first guest be Chewy. I'd be like, one
That'd
of my
be
top
dope.
5 out of here. You know what I mean?
Dope.
That'd be dope. So I'm gonna hit him and see what's up. But shout out to Chewy, man.
Hell yeah.
On some hip hop shit, I saw this and thought of you first. So I'll put it up on the screen. But I think I'm almost positive I do know what you would. For some reason, somebody got a bunch of purple album covers together and we're like, you got to pick one of these. And
purple album cover.
So I'll show you right here. And you got to pick one of these.
Oh, yeah. Well,
so I kind of already know, but everybody already seen it. I'm going to assume that you are J. Cole.
Yeah.
But
it's really not even purple, though.
I know, it just has some purple in it.
Yeah.
But your first, like, the rap song that I remember you knowing first would be Kid Cudi, Day and Night.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we used to ride in the car and you'd be like, Dad, put on that Day and Night song.
Yeah.
And that was like the first song that I used to like hear you actually rapping in the back seat. And so I kind of like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, he's on J. Cole for sure. That's a J. Cole fan right there. But when I seen Kid Cudi, I was like, I wonder if that plays into it. Like,
I mean, but it's not that album though.
It isn't, but I guess to further this conversation is like, I was gonna say, do you remember like the first rap song you kind of memorized or?
Yeah, it was that. What's Up by Mikey Rocks.
Yeah.
Day and Night by Kid Cudi. What's Up by Mikey Rocks. And I want to say, Barry 51 by Cousin Feek.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. And then it was Illuminate by Absol. Those were the 4 I could remember, like earliest days.
I know your earliest. No.
And Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
And then the
Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa was, you found that.
Oh, I did.
You found that, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, listen, I watch all your steps, right?
You're right.
So Day and Night was like, I was playing it, you wanted to hear it, and you would request it. Wiz Khalifa, Black and Yellow was in a game or something, and that was like on your own. You found that on your own. And then I heard you singing it, and I was like, what you know about that? You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of like, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? So that was kind of, but I do remember Kid Cudi was like the first one. I used to play a lot of Messy Mark when like you were a baby, like barely able to talk.
Yeah.
We used to go to Menlo Park all the time on the weekends, and I remember being on the Dumbarton Bridge at San Mateo, and we'd be playing like a lot of Messy Marv, because that was what I mostly was knocking back in the day, was like Bay Area. You was born around the time the Bay Area was really jumping. Music wise,
right.
Like this,
like
was
everybody's coming out and shit.
Absolutely, like everybody in the Bay really had some steam. And Messy Marv was one of those dudes at the time where it was just like, that was like, he had so much music out that it was a thing. But I want to say you was too little to really know the music. You would just sing along with like some of one of these hooks was, whoa, 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 we make the trunk go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I would look back in the mirror and you'd be singing out the window, whoa, whoa. That shit was hilarious. But I want to say, even though I'm asking you, I want to say Kid Cudi, Day and Night was the first song I heard. I usually hear you rapping the words like you knew it.
Right. Nah, Kid Cudi was the first one. And it's crazy because I do have a fond memory. Remember when I went to Vegas with Nana when I was little and like everybody went?
Yeah.
So we was walking through the casino and there was a stripper and it was playing music and she was dancing and Leo came up right next to my ear and there was like music playing. He was like, I bet you wish your Day and Night was playing right now, huh? I was like 6 and shit, like staring at the stripper's titties and shit.
I saw pictures of you at that trip. That's crazy.
Yeah, but my fondest memory, my fondest hip hop memory though was the Statement by Wiz Khalifa. We was on our way. You was dropping me off at preschool, and the hook, and we gonna get there in a minute.
Oh yeah, you've told me this
I've
before.
told you this. I remember that I asked you when that hook came on. I said, Dad, are you playing this because we're about to get to school in a minute?
I think I remember.
That's my fondest hip hop, like my earliest hip hop memory.
That's
like,
a hip hop memory that you remember?
Yeah, like my earliest one. Like I don't know why,
I mean, some things just sit in your head a certain type of way.
Right.
You just can't really overlook it.
Like I will always remember that shit.
That's crazy.
Like I was just sitting in the back seat, in the middle too, like exactly in the middle back seat.
Right.
And that was just it. Like, are you playing this because we about to get to school? Like we was right down the street from school. Yeah, we was right down the street from school, turning on that one light.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be there in a minute.
Yep.
Speaking of hip hop, so we was on the way here, was talking about everything. So I took a screenshot of like the 4 albums that I downloaded this week. Plus, I went on your music playlist and saw a Katori Walker song. So I downloaded
Katori
that.
Walker?
Yeah. You have a Katori Walker song.
Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
Katori Walker?
Yeah.
Bro, you asking me who he is and he's on your music playlist? Because I went into your new music shit and was like, start playing this song. Because I scrolled down to the end.
Right.
And so then I listened to like the last shit that you posted, and I was like, "Oh, that song's dope."
Katori Walker, which one is this?
It's on your playlist.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's hella old.
Oh well. So I think Vince at the gym put me on Katori Walker, and I was like, "Oh, that's dope." But I didn't follow up. Then I seen you with his Tory Walker song. I was like, oh, hold up.
Oh yeah, no.
So then I went into his catalog, started going in, and, you know. But the Jay Worthy, Larry June,
yep,
that was kind of clean. I gave it a once over. I didn't get into it.
Right. I ain't even listened to it yet.
Melt My Eyes by Denzel Curry.
That was to that.
The once over I got from that. That was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on that this week at work. The Cool Kids like follow up from the first album 2 weeks ago.
Right.
That was dope. Like I played that through just the same way I did their other one 2 weeks ago. I like what they're doing.
Yeah.
And Buddy, I waited for
a whole last month.
A whole month and some change, and I wasn't crazy impressed.
Yeah.
Not like his first album.
I mean, there was like 3-4 I liked on there. I mean,
same.
Yeah, I mean, I wish longer. I mean, it was only 10 songs.
Yeah.
I mean, the features were okay. Like, could have some doper features.
Right.
Like, for Shelly could have had some doper features.
In some non-hip-hop news, I'm still waiting on the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right. Never mind. I'm talking to the audience.
What the fuck is that?
Red Hot Chili Peppers is a band. As a matter of fact, we went to Universal Studios with everybody. And this not the time me and you went.
Yeah.
But we had all went.
Right.
And outside of Despicable Me, I seen Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, that one celebrity or some shit?
Yeah, and he was decked down in all Laker gear. And I didn't want to blow his spot up because he was out there with his family and shit. But I just looked at him and pointed at him and smiled, and he knew what's up. Like, he knew I recognized him and shit and gave me a thumbs up. But I kind of respect some people's privacy.
Right.
Damn, see, you got me fucking choking and shit. I like to respect people's privacy.
Yeah. How would you feel about that? Like,
it depends, man.
Because
me personally, like if I'm out with my kids and my wife, like I'd rather a head nod or a shout out than like run up on me and want to take a picture. Like,
yeah,
that is awesome. I would assume that there's some celebrities that are like, yo, I love my fans and I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna do. But
right.
There's just sometimes you don't want to be bothered. Period. No matter who you are.
Yeah.
And I guess I just always put myself in that category. Like you shoot me one, I see it.
Right. Acknowledge it.
That's what's up. But I don't know if I want to stop every 10 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that seems like it's going to be a little extra. But, shit, I mean, me and Omar are walking through the mall and seeing Nicotina. And
when?
Oh, fuck. Like 5-6 years ago.
What the fuck?
Right. So, like, I see him. I'm like, oh, shit, there go 100 Nicotina. And Omar knows I'm a big fan. He's like, go holler at him. Go get his autograph. I'm like, I can't get his autograph.
Right.
He's like, why not? I said, because that cat don't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being bothered. Like, he talks about it in his music. Like, he don't like fucking with people like that.
Right.
Like, he likes his fans. I ain't trying to get the man twisted, but he just don't like being fucked with.
Right. Especially just like on some.
Yeah, I'm walking through the mall. I'm coming in here to get a pair of kicks and get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be bugged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, as big as of a fan I am, I just kind of seen him. I was like, oh, that's what's up.
Right.
I remember, same token, I met Equipto and that shit, we was doing video work and I had to like compose myself. I'm like, damn, I've been listening to this cat for like 10 years. Now this fool's just sitting in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, music is different from me. Some people see a rapper or a singer and be like, oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, like geek
me,
out
I'm kind of like, damn. Like, I almost feel like I know this cat because I would listen to every fucking word he's ever put out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's different. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of like separate yourself and go, damn. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
I never met a celebrity, but I don't feel like I'd be one of those. I feel like I don't. Let me dap you up, bro.
It's different. It depends on the setting.
Yeah.
If you see somebody just doing it, moving, you're like, man, I ain't finna bug this cat. But if they sitting there or whatever, like I didn't, moving around with people who rap or entertain, you meet people come over here, It depends. If there's somebody just standing around,
right.
I didn't shit Mitchie Slick Hand, and I ain't not gonna say her name drop, but be at some studio time and shit with other cats, and people fall through, and you're like, oh shit, what I mean? But that's because dude's right here. Hey, let me introduce you. That type of shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if you just moving, you with your family or something, I ain't finna just stop you and be like, hold on, let me get a picture.
Right.
Let me get a flick.
Well, that one time we was on the cruise, that one dude from the one show.
See?
Yeah.
There you go. And my mom was sitting there like gassing, like, "Oh, he's hilarious. I watch his show."
She did go over there and get the picture or
she
something.
showed it.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, but you could tell, bro, he was with it. He on a cruise ship. You can't run from it.
Yeah, I mean, he was sitting down. And,
he wasn't tripping. Once he heard that Miles was a fan, he was like, come on over here.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get a flick.
I mean, I feel like, someone, I'm walking through school. I was late, and I was wearing my Death Row shorts. I forgot what. I mean, it was a Friday, so I kind of came fitted because I was finna go do something afterwards. And I'm walking straight to my class. I'm on the phone with Tamaje. And some girl, she walking past me, and she say something. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even care, but usually I'm like, what? And she was like, you look famous. I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? She was like, I don't know, just the way you're dressed. You look like you're famous. I was like, thanks.
That reminds me of a story that John can co-sign on. We was John, you already know what I'm gonna say too. John had on his fresh 12s. I had on some fresh 13s. We had went to Emeryville to go grab some shit from Guitar Center. And we stopped at the little food court. We was gonna eat, so we put on our order, go outside, smoke real quick or whatever. Some dude's pushing past us, and he's like, "What do you say, John? Y'all look like somebody's manager."
Oh, he worked at a Guitar Center, and he walked by. He was taking the trash out. And he goes, "Hey, y'all some managers?"
What the fuck?
And he's got his 13s on, and I got my 12s on. But you had the burgundy ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were just standing there smoking a cigarette, talking. We was actually talking to the homeless man.
Yeah, that's right. Dude wanted to know about basketball.
He was chilling. Yeah, and y'all had a conversation. And the dude walked by and was just like, "Y'all some managers?" We're like, "Nah, bro."
No, bro. We just
He just kept it lit. I was like, "All right."
But he stopped and was like, "I see y'all with y'all fresh crispy J's on. I thought y'all was somebody's manager." I'm like,
what is that even supposed to mean?
I don't know, but he was just giving it up. I mean, I'm not trying to laugh at bro because he was giving it up like,
right, giving props and shit.
Yeah. But I was just sitting there going, "Why would you go with manager, bro? Like, where did that come from?" But that was fucking. He caught me off guard. I was like, "What manager? What are you talking about, bro?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. Like sometimes you just look a little too clean. So like, you look like you're doing way more than what you're doing right now.
I'm pretty sure that's what old girl was trying to say. She was
Right.
like, you just like, you going to school looking like that, doing hella much type shit.
Right.
But you ever feel like you just need to put some positivity out in the world every once in a while?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes like when I get compliments, like just from somebody random like that, I mean, it was kind of weird, but I was like, oh, that's what's up. I'm like, it's a cool compliment. I always feel like, not even on no weird shit, but like if I see like somebody in the mall with a dope outfit, I'm like, hey, bro, I fuck with the fit.
Right. Like
you don't know what if that person having a bad day, you could really just uplifted their whole ass day type shit.
That's true. Because especially when you're a shoe connoisseur or whatever, like when somebody's like, bro, them is dope.
You're right.
It definitely, you'd be like, oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's always just like on some like, I don't know, people will be like, I don't know, I just like to do that. Just like, even when I'm at work, like some dude came in with some Toro 4s and it was clean, like not even beat up or nothing. I'm like, hey, bro, I was getting some more. I was like, hey, them clean, bro. Right. You feel me? Like, I fuck with those. Yep. He was like, oh, appreciate it, man, and everything. Like, I don't know. That's always just like a thing I like to do when I go out.
Compliments, you see something clean, you're going to tell somebody, hey, that's clean.
Right,
but,
right.
I don't know, man. I'm such a terrible person. Like, I'm so ready to go in on somebody all the time. So, like, I definitely feel like putting positive energy into the universe, not to get it back. You know, I'm not like trying to put karma out there of like, oh, well, I put it out there so I could get it back. Not necessarily. But sometimes people just especially nowadays, people be on so much fuck shit that it's like, it's hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because especially, you ever complimented somebody and they just blow you the fuck off?
Right. Oh, no, it never happened before.
Oh, it happens. It happened to me a couple times. Oh, hey, bro, them dope. Run them. Like, oh. Okay. Like fuck you too. Acknowledgement, that's cool. That's whatever. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like you done stopped and try to give somebody like, yeah, okay. Yeah. And they just like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker, get off my dick.
Right. Like, motherfucker, like fuck you. What the fuck?
That's how you feel, bro?
Yeah, okay. Nah, I never had that because I feel like when I do it, like I ain't finna say it if I ain't genuine about it. You feel me? Like I'm like if I actually like I'm not finna just say it just to be nice. Like if I'm like sitting there like, yo, it kind of clean. Like I like how he did that. I'm finna, you feel me? But it's not finna be on no fake shit. Like just to do it type shit.
Right. Right.
So that's why I feel like it can fall off. Like when I do it, people know like I'm actually genuine. Like, that was clean.
Yeah.
Like that was fucking clean.
I don't like when people have. So I went to the Good Guys car show.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of cats out there with just some mean ass muscle cars, right?
Right.
But the way everything is set up, that they're just like driving through the fairgrounds, because like there was races, there was time trials, little shit like that. So people are coming late, parking their shit. So they have to move around you and shit. So you just kind of like on the grounds, like trying to move out the way of cars that are, they driving slow as a motherfucker, but you gotta move out the way. And I'm looking at, dude had like a 6'9", and I'm like, bro, this is clean as a motherfucker, right? And he's driving it through, but he look at me like, the fuck you looking at? You like,
right.
Bro, let me help you out. I'm not here for smoke.
No.
I came to see nice cars.
Right.
And newsflash, you're driving a real nice fucking car. So I'm going to look at your fucking nice car.
Right.
Like, stop. Even in traffic, like somebody pull up on you with some clean shit, you'd be like, oh, that's clean as fuck. And then you look at the window, and bruh's looking at you like, the fuck you want? You'd be like, do you not know you got a nice fucking car, bro?
I hate that shit. Like, okay, could we stop that? Stop putting that kind of shit out into the world. Like, stop trying to, like, I don't know. I feel like some people would just expect the worst. Like, oh, this bro checking me out. Like, nah, bro. Like,
look,
you feel me? Like, I'm not doing all that. It's like, you got some dope shit. You're right. It's like, people would just be too hard. Like, cause I had kind of had interactions like that. Like when I would compliment somebody, I'd be like, hey, they kind of look back like me mug. I'm like, that shit's clean. And they'd be like, oh, for sure, bro. Like, you feel me?
Right.
But like motherfuckers just like off the top, like always got a problem type shit. Like, bro, most of the time, like you could tell when somebody got a problem. Like if you just looking like, oh, okay, like you feel me? But
that's what I love about my grandma and grandpa. So Noni, bless her soul. She wasn't the type to just like just compliment you. She'd go all the way in and start having a whole ass conversation with somebody.
Right.
And she was just so fucking friendly that there wasn't no way you could be like misconstrue what she's trying to do. Like she's obviously just a very nice person. She could have a conversation with anybody she fucking came across.
Right.
Same with Nono. Like if he sees like, so we be on some Beamer shit. He sees a nice Beamer. He ain't finna look and just be like, oh, that's nice. He'll roll down the fucking window and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And really give it up, right? So I nowadays, like especially if I'm in the E46 and somebody come past me in the E46, like an M3 or something, I'm always kind of like at least throw up like thumbs up, like, hey, bro, I see you. But again, when you in a shitty car and somebody pull up in some clean shit, sometimes they ain't really ready for what you trying to give up. Like you sitting there like trying to compliment them. They like, what the fuck you looking at?
Right.
Then again, when you in a Beamer and you see a cleaner Beamer or whatever similar, they kind of know why you looking. Right. But yeah, some people be ready to fight over some compliments or just, you know, like envying or appreciating your shit. Right. You know what I mean?
I actually made, I don't even like saying friend, but literally, I went to go get an embroidery on one of my hats, and I was just waiting. So I went to Shoe Palace, and I think this is the time I bought those Bob Marley shorts. And some dude came up to me. He had curly hair and everything. He was like, "Oh, what you looking for, bro?" And I was just like, we was just talking. He was like, "Oh, I fuck with the shoes. I fuck with the fit, blah blah blah." And literally, we just started chopping it up. Like it wasn't even about the clothes no more. Like we was just talking about like everything.
I mean, there's positive people out there. It's just that's far and few in between nowadays.
Yeah,
like
and
everybody be ready for some bullshit.
Yeah, it was dope as fuck. Like I got bro Instagram. Like he still hit me up like every once in a while. Like, hey bro, how you doing? And, like all that little dope shit. I was like, bro's cool as fuck. And we was just like, I didn't even expect to. You feel me? Just
I mean, you know, similarities and you know, shit that we all have in common sometimes just automatically bring us together. Me and John was over at Hippie's Brew. We just drinking our coffee, talking shit. I want to say we was even plotting this whole thing out like months ago before we even started it. Yeah. And some cat drove up in an E90 and his partner behind him, and I'm sitting there with my E90, and I'm like, oh shit. And we all sitting there drinking coffee, talking shit about cars. Right. You know what I mean? And then, you know, same thing. They were like, yeah, hit us up. We be doing car meets and whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. All right. But you know, just similar interests, like, oh, I see you out here. Oh, yep, I see you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then we come together on, you know, whatever. But
what do you believe about, like, do you believe in like that past life stuff and like have friends in past lives?
I mean, I put my faith in God and what is put out there. However, I'm also a free thinker. Right. So there's a lot of times where I think of things I might not put as much credibility behind the idea, but I definitely like the idea of like some things make a lot of sense, like
Right.
souls recycling and energy and spirits, you know what I'm saying, recycling and staying
Right.
in the atmosphere on the earth. Like that definitely intrigues me to where I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
But you know, without any type of proof, I'm always kind of skeptical about things I can't prove.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah. But I do like that energy, spirits, you know. I do sometimes feel like sometimes when you come together with people, it's kind of like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the
like-
bond you create, you
yeah.
be like, damn, maybe I knew this cat in like a
Right,
different
like-
life or whatever.
Yeah, right. Like, okay, bro, I told you about King in my class. Like, I told you, like, when I first started that class, started coming in, like, because I go to both AM and PM. When I go to PM most of the time, I was really to myself. Like, I'd always walk with my AirPods on.
Mm-hmm.
Just one day, bro came up to me just on some cool ass shit. Like, bro, what's your name? I see you just don't even be talking to nobody. And it was just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like me and King, like, bro, when like that first day, like this first conversation, I was like, bro, like this just happened. Like, and it was just so like
Yeah.
back and forth, like bouncing off each other's
You already
energy.
know that's your people's.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it was just first conversation too. It's just we was just bouncing off each other energy. I was like, bro, it's
Right.
my bro, like cool as fuck. And it was like it has to be something like to do with that because it's just like it just was so natural. It was
Right,
just-
and then there's other people you just can't fucking stand
Yeah,
talking to,
exactly.
but you do, or you know whatever. But
Right.
you can sometimes you catch that shit.
yeah,
where
cause I could sit there with King, have a 2-hour conversation just
Right.
about literally everything. Like I told you, brother, no, like he knew Brother Lynch and everything. It was
Right,
just
right.
like we could just literally just bounce off. But
Mhm.
and again, there's some people it's like I can barely talk to you for 5 minutes, bro.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah. I mean, I got a few friends that I can count on one hand that I really fuck with tough. Beside that, like there's also there's tiers.
yeah,
You know
well,
what I'm saying?
yeah, hell yeah,
Like if there's certain people, I think there's like 3 or 4 people that I will have to my home and I can come to their home.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I have probably like 4 people that I can count on my hand. That ain't family. They're just people that I consider close friends.
right,
Then you got people who are associates who when you see them out, it's always love, but we ain't that
Yeah.
slick to where you come into the crib
You
for
right.
dinner or just fall through. And then there's a lower level of associates, usually, people at work, we straight, but
right,
when work's over, I ain't talking to you after that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's not like on no extra shit. It's just we work together. We get along for this 8 to 10, 12 hours that we got to be here. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
yep,
I fuck with it. You know what I mean? But we don't take it no further than that. Like I
Right.
ain't gonna see if I ever leave this job, I probably won't talk to you again.
yeah,
That's
right,
just kind of how it goes. I told you before, like there's a lot of people you be in school with, friends with, cool with, but once school is over, like you don't talk to them people no more.
yeah.
And the only reason you cool with them is because we are forced to be here
Well,
for
that's
this amount of time.
well,
So let's
that's-
just make the best of it. It doesn't mean we got to be folk and we got to carry out,
yeah,
yearbooks.
right.
People always gonna keep in touch. I mean, I ain't keeping in touch with shit.
Fuck you.
You know what I mean? Like for real. You know what I mean?
I already see a good amount of people like just because I don't even go to school right now. Like I already see like I just be out. Like other day, I got paid and I was like, oh, let me get all my coworkers some Starbucks. We closing this shit. I seen 2 of my partners at Starbucks. Like,
Right.
One dude was working, other dude was just sitting there. Like I was
Right.
like, oh shit. Like
Yeah.
just I see people already. It's kind of you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, it'd be like that, man. I mean, it's awkward to run into people. Like, especially like me. It's been 23, 24, 25 years since I've been
Yeah.
in high school. So you see people, it's like, bro, when in high school, I was a completely different person.
Right.
Completely. Like, at this point, that's like a lifetime ago.
Right.
You feel me? So
Well,
when I
literally.
run into people, they might still have a chip on their shoulder from some shit I did in high school, and you like, bro, I don't even remember that shit. Like you've been
Yeah.
holding on to that shit, but I don't even remember what you mad about.
Right.
You could get it, but I'd rather not serve your ass right here because it ain't even worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like for real, we talking about high school, G. Like how much have you grown, G?
Right. At that
Not a
point,
lot.
that's a couple.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Or there's people you run into and they just like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And
It's like
I'm with that, to be honest. Like, I'm with that. I'm not unapproachable, but at the same time, like, when motherfuckers shake your hand and hug you, be like, bro, like,
you're doing a little too much.
we was in English class together. Like, it's not, we ain't that tight, G.
I cheated off your test twice.
Right. Yeah, we ain't that tight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you like that.
Yeah, no. I do.
But it's a better, I mean, shit, I'd rather run into somebody with some fond feelings than somebody who's like, Yeah, I remember that shit you did.
Yeah, I remember that shit you pulled.
Let that go.
Right.
Let that hate out your heart, man.
Took my money in a dice game
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. Motherfuckers.
Have you ever shot that? Okay, this is probably a little legal to talk about. Nope. You don't like that shit?
Nah, I don't like losing money, man. I hate losing money.
Yeah.
We talked about this before. Like, losing $5 hurts me.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, that's...
I seen that shit.
Bro, I went to Reno with Jared for his bachelor party. I sat down at the fucking roulette table, threw $200 down. That shit was gone within like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Me and Unc just sat there, looked at each other, and we were like, I'm done for the weekend. I'm done for the weekend, bro. 20 minutes, $200. I was sitting there going, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, nah.
That was the worst feeling. I walked outside and was just sitting there going, you know what I mean? I had to gather myself. I was like,
fuck.
Damn, I'm $200 down for 20 minutes. Don't have nothing to show for it, but a free drink. I paid $200 for a drink, man.
Fuck.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work for me. I mean, we went on a cruise. Me and Mom sat in the casino. We played roulette for shit like 3 hours off like 100. It was going up, down. You know what I'm saying? Breaking even.
Right.
That's always cool. So like $100, I had like 3 hours worth of fun. That's what's up.
Right.
But I'm watching people cash out, like, and I'm like, oh no, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that, sir. I'm talking about racks.
I don't even want you to do that.
I need to cash out for 3,000. You're like, oh, that just hurt, man. I could find like a nice little car for 3 racks.
For 3, fuck.
He just threw that shit down and lost it. Like, ugh, that hurt my heart.
Ugh, I couldn't even imagine.
Nah, man, it hurts losing money. I watch other people lose money at tables, and it hurts my feelings.
Yo, yeah, especially when it's a good amount.
Yeah,
like fuck.
Damn, bro, you couldn't just let me borrow that instead of blowing it.
Right, like
I could have made that back for you times 10.
You know what I could have did with that? That shit could have lasted me a cool month.
Damn. Yeah, yeah, shooting dice on a. Can you stop shooting dice on the back of the bus, please?
I don't even take the bus.
I'm just saying, wherever you were shooting dice, can we?
I actually haven't learned yet, but
all right. Well, let's stay out of that circle. I'm trying to give you some fatherly advice. You don't want to be there.
Yeah,
a lot of motherfuckers get hurt feelings losing money, and then the motherfucker that won, oh yeah, you getting it. You gonna get it. If you ain't getting the hands, sometimes motherfuckers want to throw you more. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stay out of that. I would be one of them cats.
Oh, yeah.
I just get broke and I'm watching somebody scoop up all of my money. Yeah, I want to fight. You know what I mean? Like just I can't let you walk away like that.
Yeah.
And yeah. Just don't do that.
Shooting. I mean, I still want to learn just because.
Well,
honestly,
watch your ass.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't want to stay here all day today, but 2 things I wanted to get to, which were not entertainment, but semi. First of all, Tory Lanes, Meg Thee Stalion.
Yep.
And we gonna call her Meg Thee Stalion regardless of what we. Okay. She got shot in the feet. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If you don't know the situation, it's some old shit. But now they're coming to a point where they're trying to figure out what really happened. Tory Lanez is on, is he on trial or what? But
I honestly don't. I seen Tory Lanes and Aiden Ross live streams and shit.
Right. He ain't shit happened. What I'm understanding now is that old girl lied. Now, that's not out there fully. So let me just hold up before I say anything out of pocket. I'm only saying what I think I know. Right. From what I'm reading. It looks like Beyonce, Rihanna, Drake, and all these big time celebrities unfollowed her, which I did not know means something nowadays. You get unfollowed by somebody, you done fucked up. I did not know that.
I didn't know she got unfollowed by the motherfuckers.
Yes. So this brings up a topic where they're saying she lied. And
I mean I read it literally before we came inside, so
okay.
I'm pretty updated for now.
I only say this because it's kind of like it seemed like everybody had bruh dead to rights.
Right.
Bruh, you shot old girl, like how dare you? Yeah, you know, like how dare you? I think the line I heard was he
dance, bitch. I was like,
can you imagine Tory Lanez out the window, dance, bitch, bow, 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 bow. Oh my god, that made me laugh. It's not funny.
It's not.
Stop
but
laughing.
It is kind of. You
Stop
can't.
laughing.
You can't tell me stop. You was the one who. You was the
Stop
one who
laughing.
broke the first laugh.
All right, just. Somebody got shot in the foot, G.
Dance, bitch.
Why you do it again? Why'd you do it again? That's not funny, man.
It's the irony behind it.
But now it's funny because it turns out that it wasn't true.
Okay, so what I read that he tweeted out that he was fucking her and her best friend.
Supposedly, yeah.
And then apparently that's why. So then apparently he was shooting because he was trying to protect Meg from other girl. I don't believe that though.
Whatever, man. It's just there looks like there's a lot of forensic evidence that's like,
oh yeah, it said his shit wasn't on the gun.
Yeah,
his DNA wasn't on the gun.
Right, all kinds of shit, and things are adding up. And she already had lied when the shit jumped off to like protect him or whatever the fuck. But like she said, she stepped on some glass when the police showed up or some shit like that. So then the story changed after that. And now you know what I'm saying? It becomes foggy. It's kind of like, yo, if you want to really snitch on somebody, or I guess it ain't snitching. It's not.
Yeah.
There was a police report taken. You said this. Then you switched the story. Then it comes to find out the story you switched to ain't true. It's kind of like, bro, you lost credibility. It's bad.
Yes.
And I'm already a hater because I don't like Meg Thee Stalion. Like I know there's a lot of people that disagree with me because she's fine, but
yeah, fine.
Yeah,
fine.
I guess.
Yeah.
We can stop with all that. I don't want to go any
further.
Yeah,
I don't want to even
because we don't want to do the Meg the Man thing.
Y'all
see,
y'all are just desperate if we being honest, because she do look like a man.
Damn.
And just because
we don't see, that's not. I didn't want to do that today. I don't want to do that. We're not finished.
But see, that's the thing. Like that's our differences. Like I can give a fuck less because I mean, I'm gonna speak my truth. I don't find her attractive. Y'all be down bad just because she got some ass. It be really thinking she fine. Y'all got it fucked up nowadays. See, hold on.
All right, go ahead, talk your shit.
This is some real.
True.
It's some real
it's
shit.
True,
this some real shit though, because just because of a female, I'm not even gonna say bitch. Just because a female got some booty, y'all really take that as fine, or because she got some big titties or something, and it's kind of nasty. Like, fine, okay,
that's rough.
Fine is supposed to be behind the word beautiful, or you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, just because a female has a fat ass that shit jiggle or whatever does not mean she's fine. I'm sorry.
Just say Meg Thee Stalion has a nice ass.
Yeah, she has a nice ass. That motherfucker do be moving. She got some big titties, but she is not. She is not pretty. She is not fine. Like none of that. So y'all do have it fucked up, because I know a couple motherfuckers in my school that'll be like, "Oh yeah, she's fine. I just look, she got a big ass." I'm like, bruh, no, she is not.
She ain't fine.
She's not fine. You probably hit that, but she is not fine. You wouldn't wife that.
You gotta have a lot of things working for you to be fine. Like everything's gotta work out.
Yes.
You can't just be fine with like a couple of nice features. Like it's gotta be all well rounded.
Right. You have to be.
And on the same token, I accept the fact that I'm an ugly motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like some people just gotta be real with themselves.
Oh yeah.
And real with what you looking at. Like if you ugly, say you ugly.
Right.
Oh, did I just do it? Damn, I did.
You did.
I felt a little some type of way about it.
Yeah.
If you ugly, say you ugly. If you beautiful and you know it, or you know you are aesthetically pleasing, then you know that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody do. Let's just stop saying celebrities are good looking sometimes.
Right.
They don't be good looking.
Hey,
because they famous, I think a lot of people go ape shit.
Right.
Right? Exactly. And that's the problem. Sometimes I'll be like, bro, that's not.
It's not.
She ain't that.
All you know, like Doja Cat's not all that.
I didn't see pictures of Doja Cat with all that makeup off. Ooh, that's rough.
That's a scary sight.
Damn.
Scary sight.
And you see the videos, you be like, wow.
Yeah, like you see the music videos, you be like, oh, okay. But
yeah, I see you. But then all of a sudden, the makeup come off and
get
they
on
do
Instagram
videos,
Live.
you be like, oh my God, who the fuck is that?
You'll see, like, okay, me personally.
The mic's over there.
Oh, me personally, I can deal with no makeup because, you feel me? I know, like, when I ain't got my hair cut, I wake up in the morning, like, I'm gonna look bad, whatever. But like the makeup can't fall from too far from the face. You feel me? Like you kind of get what I mean?
No.
Like all the females are finna put makeup on to look better.
No, that's not true.
Most of them. Most of them.
Okay, I mean, you're playing a dangerous game.
Am I?
Yeah, you can't say most of them. Most
What?
of them. Like, what the fuck just happened?
What do you mean?
You got to be very specific. There are a good amount of females who use makeup.
Okay.
That's it.
But when I say that,
You're gonna piss somebody's watching this with a cake face, and they like, motherfucker. how
Okay,
dare
but
you.
see, that's my problem though. The cake face is my problem though, because like, it's like, have you seen them videos where they be ugly, but they sit there for 2 hours?
You being very judgy, G. You
Am
can't do that.
Am I?
Yeah, like let's just make a general thing, because I feel like there's gonna be some people, you know what? I'm trying to keep it together. Yeah. So you're still young, but when we talk about females, we have to think of self-esteem and shit like that. Like, you could call me an ugly motherfucker. I'm like, yes, I know.
Yeah.
You could call me a fat bastard. You know, dudes, if we a little extra, we like, all right, whatever, motherfucker,
Yeah.
fuck you.
All right.
But you do that to a female, it's different, and you got to be a little more cognizant. I'm learning that now, even though I've known it, but I've still learned to tread even lighter.
Yeah, okay.
So be careful. You gonna fuck around, say some shit, and somebody gonna think, what is that? What's that word when you
Ignorant.
No. They put you in a box if you a dude who say some extra shit about females. You are a John. What word am I looking for, man?
I have no idea.
It's a pretty fucking ugly word too.
Is it?
Yeah, come on, man. Y'all gotta be. Why can't y'all
know
help
the
me
word.
out? We doing a fucking podcast, and I look like an asshole because I don't even know what I'm
the
trying
word.
to say. But
But
I'm sure somebody out there is watching this, going, "I know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
and it is like you got to watch it.
okay, but I don't know. Just when just the shit I see online, like when I feel like it's a valid point. The catfishing.
Wow. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah,
It's
You
valid.
changed your face.
You literally like,
You got this face, and then the face you got when you get home.
right.
And you ain't
So
comfortable.
it's kind of like,
Yeah, it's cold.
that's what I'm saying. It can't fall too far from the face. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, do a little something and
you
and
feel me?
keep
Like,
it
boost
moving.
your self-esteem, but like, don't change your whole ass face type
Right,
shit.
right.
Like, that's where I have my problems.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
don't
was
want
trying
nobody
to
to
say.
watch this and be like, "Oh, okay, y'all acting like we came here and wear makeup."
Nah, I
no,
don't
we
got
ain't saying that.
I ain't got no problem with that, but it's when
But when you look like a whole different ass person, then
that's where it's kind of like
that should be illegal. Because if I put a mask on, go rob a bank, take the mask off, I done committed a crime under false pretense of me
Right.
looking like somebody else.
yeah, no, that
You know what I mean? Like, you hiding your goddamn face.
right, just like you're not
not
hiding it
Halloween.
the same way, but you
It ain't
hiding
Halloween
it.
today. You can't change your face. The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to say. So my apologies, but that's where I was trying to come
I
from.
think I was going a little too extra on you. I just was only thinking ahead. Like,
Want to play it safe.
yeah,
Pull out the safeguard, yeah.
exactly. So
We didn't even get
let's-
to the Meg Thee Stalion and Tory Lanes shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. She lied.
Yeah,
She lied supposedly. Allegedly,
supposedly,
she lied.
yeah.
We'll let that fall where it may. Whenever we find out what really happened or whatever, however it gets worked out.
Yeah, but I also look at it. He doesn't look too
Worried.
at all.
Right. He's
So-
kind of like, man. That's
Right.
how y'all- okay,
And he
okay.
even like he's released some text message, or he was saying some shit like that was really like my homegirl, and like it's kind of crazy how she did me like that, or some shit.
Well, shit happens. Watch
Yep.
your ass.
But she has.
So in a similar vein, I gotta be careful. Okay, so I'm not comparing Meg Thee Stalion to a transgender swimmer, but I am moving in on that topic, and I don't want y'all to draw the wrong parallel lines, even though that's why I didn't want to say Meg the Man. But fuck it, we here now. So.
Yeah, he said it. It's over.
There's a transgender swimmer, and I asked you, did you know about this?
No.
And you said no. I want to know if you think it's fair. And I might sound some type of way, but this is just me, as an old dude. Transgender swimmer used to be a dude, is now a woman. I think that needs to be clarified. Swimming on the women's team or against women, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Now playing that side of the field. And won. and somebody felt some type of way about it.
I feel some type of way about
Do
it
you?
already. Yeah.
So, okay, so I'll express my opinion first. Well, no, let's hear from you first. Because you're younger and I think you have more, you know.
It's kind of hard to not place them with the females.
Yeah.
But at the same it's also you were a man and men have stronger features.
Yeah.
So we're built to carry more weight.
More muscle mass.
More muscle, more everything.
Right.
So with that being said, it's kind of like almost cheating.
And so we're going to probably catch a little hate because it might be ignorant, but that's where I'm at too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do not believe that you should have to be forced to live your life in a body that you mentally do not feel fits your persona.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. However, I don't think it's right if you were to say, especially a man transitioning to a woman and then competing against women.
Yes.
We've seen movies like this back in the day. Joanna Man was a movie, which you probably never seen or heard. I think I might have seen it once. It.
Yeah.
It's a dude who dressed up like a female so he could play basketball against females and be raw at it.
Right.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of in the same vein where it's kind of like, dude has a little bit more athleticism than a female and he's able to win this swimming competition or whatever the fuck it was.
Right.
Because technically that's his body type is of a tall, large male instead of a small, short, not as muscular female. So he can swim faster and you know what I'm saying? Like
more,
to me, that's like it's a slam dunk.
Okay, but
that's like putting a transgender bodybuilder into a female bodybuilder competition. Now, that could be different, but still in all, just genetically, it seems as if men are just built bigger. So it's kind of like that's an unfair advantage.
Off top.
So I just don't. When I seen it, I was kind of like, what is there to even think about?
Yeah, it is.
But how did it? To me, it's like, well, how did y'all even allow that?
But it's also like, are you gonna tell them they can't compete because they're transgender?
I get it. I think that falls under a different category of like conversation of like, well, how do you regulate that? How do you manage that?
Yeah, you're gonna have a whole separate competition for, like, it's but what if it's only one?
Then you win. you win by default.
It's just a default winner.
I don't know, man. So like, they have. Let's say that there's a handicaps Olympics. There's a handicap Olympics.
Okay.
So if some dude just comes in there, to the handicap Olympics fully, able to do anything and everything, and he doesn't have no handicap, then how is that fair? You have to at least have a handicap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come in there fully abled and just start smoking everybody.
Right.
So it's the same thing to me. Like, maybe there should be a transgender Olympics.
Or it's also just, you could be all like, hey, we know you identify as a woman, but
you're going to have to.
You're going to have to because of what you were genetically before you transitioned into this. Like,
yeah, well,
I don't know.
Nowadays, your ass get sued.
Yeah,
for trying to put that shit out there in the universe. Like, the fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I seen the video of the dude at GameStop who went ape shit. It was like, I mean, bro looked like Andre the Giant in a wig, and he was going ape shit on people. You know what I mean? Real? And knocking shit over and shit, and he was mad because they kept calling him sir. But see, genetically, I think, and in our heads, we see a dude in a wig, but we still, like, if you don't have any type of background, and I think some transgender people also need to understand this. If you don't have any type of experience dealing with transgender people, y'all need to be patient with people who are just now catching up.
Yes.
I don't have no training. You know what I'm saying? And I would not like to offend anybody. However, if you come in there with a man's build in a wig, I'm still processing. Right. You feel me? So you might catch me off guard, and if I'm the dude at behind the desk, and I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, you done came in there hot already, and now I'm trying to apologize and keep you calm and try to handle whatever situation you came to handle.
Right.
I might slip a sir in there, and now dude loses it.
Yeah.
And I forgot what he called it, but he was like acting. There was a word he wanted to put out there of like, you baiting me, you calling me sir, like you genderizing me or something. There's some word, and I'm like, I don't think that's what dude's doing.
No.
I think dude just understands that he sees a man,
Right.
and he might not have any background with like trying to. I mean, maybe people should teach it. I don't know, but what I am saying is, y'all gotta have to give us some time to catch up.
Yeah.
You know,
Because it's not a new thing, but it's becoming more regular.
it is.
Yeah.
It is becoming more regular, and we will get to a point where everybody can, you know,
Everything will be resolved.
there will be some training and things
Right.
like that. But again, like I had an experience one time. My first experience, like talking to somebody transgender, was at work, and that person was transitioning to a man from female. So really, really cool mechanic, and asked me what year of my apprenticeship I was in, and I was like, oh, I'm still 6 months in. And female to male transition, keep in mind.
Female to male.
Used to be female, now transitioning to a male.
Okay.
You can still see female,
Right.
but they're transitioning. So when I say, yeah, I'm only 6 months into my apprenticeship, this guy kind of not caressed my shoulder, but touched me on the shoulder in a motherly type of way and went, oh, you're still a baby. My point in saying this is, it fucked me up because I'm going, well, I know what you're going for, but you still have the motherly instinct.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And she was saying it from a, I'm saying he and she, I don't want to offend nobody, but they were saying it from a real place.
Right.
You feel me? Like that came from a real place. It wasn't no extra shit. It was like, that's how they felt. Like, oh, you just got in. That's what's up. You know what I mean? But
Right.
she said it in like a motherly auntie type of way. Like, oh, you still a baby. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. I don't think sometimes you can't let go of that shit. So in comparison in this, what I'm saying is you did that and I might be feeling some type of way because you transitioned to a man and you a man touching on my shoulder talking to us, you know, but
Right.
I also understand where you're coming from.
Right.
I didn't take it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was kind of nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody, it was more like a family member, like on some looking out for you type shit, you know,
Right.
and trying to give me some game and understanding of how the union work and all that. So in the same vein, people that are transgender need to be a little more patient with people who don't have any background.
Right.
When we say sir or ma'am, and I don't fit the bill of what you trying to do, that ain't us trying to be mean. It's just where we're at.
Yeah, and I also feel like, cause like I feel like
You can't play the victim every time.
nah, but it's also like a lot of people ain't experienced that. Cause I feel like you see a lot more transgenders in like the big cities and stuff.
Yeah, of course. You're
So-
going to go someplace where people kind of understand or are
Right.
more accepting
Right.
instead of being in the sticks where a bunch of motherfuckers
Exactly.
wanna,
So
you
if
know,
people
string
come
you
from
up
the
or
middle
some
of the
shit.
people come from the middle of the country, you know, try to visit the big cities and see that it fucks them up.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, exactly. At that point, yeah, you have to.
You have to be around some people where you think, are these the type of people that would disown their own kids for their choices or be accepting of their
Right.
kids' choices and love them no matter what? Because you go into some of these places, I ain't going to name off no states or places, but
Yeah, it's
there's some
cold out there.
motherfuckers who are like, oh, that's how you feel?
Get
You
the
my
fuck
son,
out.
get the fuck out of my house
Right.
until you ready to be a man instead of,
Yep.
you know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro,
Yeah,
that's how
it's
you
cold.
feel?
Yeah, it's cold.
So yeah, I definitely get it. When you dealing with that shit, you come up like that. That's probably some cold shit to be like, damn, my parents don't even fuck with me because of what I feel or how I am.
Well, I know it's a cartoon, but it's kind of like Uncle Ruckus. You seen his like backstory?
Mm-mm.
His backstory was he was a white child, but he had a disease that spread the black skin over all of his.
For real?
Yeah, so his parents left him at like as a baby on the doorstep, and his mom loved him, but his dad never fucked with him because he was never his, and his mom always told him like, "Oh, you're white on the inside, you can't see it because you have a disease." So it's kind of like similar. Like his dad never fucked with him, kicked him out. He was like,
I like
Man.
how you telling Uncle Ruckus backstory as if it's not a cartoon, bro.
I mean, it's kind, but it kind of relate though. It kind of relate
I
though.
feel it.
It relate though.
I hear what you're saying. But yeah, I wanted to bring this up. I wanted to get your opinion. I didn't think that it would vary much from mine, but I also kind of was curious as to like how you felt. Because I like I said, personally, if it's me and bruh start getting all buck right here in the store because I said sir, right, and then start tossing shit at me or start knocking shit over, I mean,
we're gonna have to fight.
Right. And you want to be ma'am, but now you acting a motherfucking fool in here like a dude. And I'm about to knock you out like a dude. And then I'm going to go to jail for more time. They're going to try to lock me up for longer because I did that. I know. It's whatever. That means it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck that shit mean.
When the light go off automatic, it's like, hey, wrap this shit up.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck that mean.
But yeah, like don't get out of pocket and, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's really all I had. I wanted to get into some. My mechanic was listening to some 80s like pop music the other day, and I was like, every song that came on was like some shit that I had heard sampled by some rappers that I listened to, and I was like, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like all this shit. So I kind of want to get into that, but we could get into it next week.
I was about to say, we could say, I still had some talks we didn't even touch on. We
cool.
Save it for next week. Yeah.
So me and John go get to editing. We should be live. So from now on, week to week, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well,
I'm done.
Yep. Y'all heard that. Week to week. We finna start. Y'all not gonna watch it, but we really haven't put shit out on YouTube at this point.
Yeah. So
nothing is out right now. So yeah, this is all just like
a little bit.
Right. So, but it's starting up now, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Until next week.
Yeah. Until next week. So, you ready for the outro?
Let's come on with it.
Thank y'all for fucking with us.
I like it.
Yep.
All right. Later on.
Later on.